everybody, and welcome to another episode of Angelika's Journal. Hope everybody was doing well. I just wanted to check in and let everybody know we've had a very hectic 3-day weekend, and I'm trying to do this before the sun hits the window. I see a little bit of glare on the upper right corner there, so I'll try and make this quick. So Saturday, we found out, Friday we found out that Scott won a gift card from one of the nurseries here outside of the city, Blue Grass Nursery, and he won a $2,500 gift card. Yay for Scott! Yay! And of course, yay for me because I love gardening. So we went to on Saturday to claim the prize. And so then Scott and I, of course, checked out the store. It is quite a ways from where we live. So, we never really go there. We go to ones within the city. And when we go see my daughter around her place, she lives south of us. There's a nice big nursery out there that we've gone to, and another one on the way, but we've never gone the other direction. So, we got to check it out. Oh my God, amazing place. If you live in Alberta, Blue Grass Nursery. No, I'm not sponsored. They have amazing stuff. And like a lot of nurseries, during the winter when it's not the gardening outdoor season, they do houseplants, and which I already knew, but some of them will actually shut down for the summer. And then if they are open, it's a minimum staff. Well, oh my God. The things to enhance your garden, whether it's outdoor or indoor, oh my God, they had so much beautiful stuff. I could have easily spent like $5,000. But anyways, there was something else I wanted to say. We will be going back mid-April because they have a special event for the outdoor garden. As you know, my number one passion is gardening. And so in the summer, I'm outdoor gardening and I love it out there. The birds actually aren't afraid of me as long as I don't go too close. I can move around. It doesn't scare them. And I think it's because I wear all black and they're used to the black. They know who I am. I'm always there. And then as some of you know, my houseplants and my indoor garden, I call it my winter garden, because in the winter, because we live in a colder climate and we have snow and minus temperatures in the winter, I don't garden outdoors. I can't. And so this becomes my garden and keeps the joy flowing. You know what I mean? Like, I just love it. Anyways, so that's my number one passion. And we went on Saturday to Bluegrass, and I will show you the plants I got. I got a whole bunch of house plants, and a couple of other things. Then on Sunday we went to the car and truck show. I have tons of photos of that one, but I found myself going through the whole thing. But then when we were done and we came back, I realized that some of my photos were the wrong orientation. I had done it this way instead of this way, like portrait instead of landscape. So I went and redid some of those photos. So, and then at the end, I did the video of the whole place when you first go in. So my photos are all mixed up. I have probably 150 photos. Some are repeats, some I don't know. So that's going to be like a 2 or 3 day project, and that'll be my next video, the car and truck show. And so today we're going to do the houseplants and what I got it. Oh yeah, and then on Monday I had a doctor's appointment. And then after the doctor's appointment, it was for my blood pressure and cholesterol medication. So we went to the pharmacy to give it in so they can put it on my file for when I need it. And on the way, we ended up stopping off at Goodwill. And I'm like, okay, let's go check it out, see if they have any, because there's so many, I have so many plants now, and some are small, some are a little bigger. I needed something for elevations. So you can, all the plants will get the light. You can see all the plants and enjoy them. So we went to Goodwill. Oh my God, I went crazy over there. Good thing it's a secondhand store. They are higher end though. They do charge more than, let's say, a Value Village or Wins or anything like that. They are the higher end of secondhand store. But they had some nice stuff, and wait till you see some of the stuff I got there. Anyways, I've been chatting for 6.5 minutes. All right, so let's get on with this video. Now, yes, I am sitting on the floor. I will be able to get up. I may struggle, but I can get up. I just thought, since my plants are at this level, right? Let's do a low-down video. All right. Now, the ones in the corner, you've seen before, Dracaena marginata, and then my rubber tree plant. Then that is a ficus, a variegated ficus, and my jade. So those I have a clipping of a lipstick plant in water. This one I had gotten from the grocery store. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, gotta slide my butt. Ooh. This one I had gotten from, I saw it in a grocery store, and I picked 2 of them. One I kept, this one, and one I gave to my sister-in-law, Scott's sister. And isn't it pretty with the leaf on it? I just thought it was so beautiful. And this is the banana vine. If you can see, they're like bananas, the shape of the leaves. It's a banana vine. And then this one here, I have no idea. It's a succulent of some sort. I've been saying for the last few months, I need to separate them. I do have little pots, so I do want to separate them. Just because this is a vine, and as it gets bigger, I'm gonna want to hang it up. Whereas this one, if I hang it up, this one won't get enough light. So I do need to separate them. I put 2 toothpicks to keep the vine apart so you could see the leaf on the front. It's just 2 toothpicks, but hey, it works. And it seems to be really happy. Like there's new growth on it right here. That's all new growth. So it's happy where it is. Oh, that guy goes here, making friends with the jade plant. And then that is also a planter with the 2 cardinals on it. Or no, bluebirds. I've had this for years. I love this thing. I will never part with it. I just think it's so beautiful. Now, it is a planter, like a cover pot. But I decided I want this to be seen, not covered by a plant or, a plant distract from it. So I used it for a candle holder. The first candle I had put in it, it was a wax candle without a container, and I just stuck it in there and it all melted inside. It was really hard to clean. So once that was done and I cleaned it, I had bought these from IKEA. I believe they're from IKEA. Oh no, this one's a dollar store one. $1.50. Yeah, $1.50. So I just stick them. So I get the glass ones now, and then I just stick them in. And that way it's not hard to clean this. This feels like, I don't know, some weird material, like resin maybe. I don't know, it's weird. It's not porcelain, it's not, well, it could be plastic. Anyway, so there we go. So it's a candle holder, and it adds to my garden, the birdies. All right. And then there we go. So you know the jade. Okay, so then we'll go here. These are some new ones I got, and I decided to put it on a tray. I would have liked a wooden tray, but it's fine for now. So this one is a Japanese Aralia. Yeah, Japanese Aralia. Fast-growing plant with lustrous, deep green foliage. Feed once every month during growing season. Water, allow soil to dry between thorough waterings, and use all-purpose soil. So when it's dry or almost dry, you're supposed to give it a good douse of water. Let it drip out the excess water, and then just leave it alone. And that's what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? It reminds me of a maple leaf. And as you know, I live in Canada. Now, my daughter pointed out there's one leaf here that is just a plain one. I'm assuming either that was an early leaf, because there's some down here that are like that, or over time, as the leaf grows, it gets these slotting, you know what I mean, like the shape. Maybe they start off like a regular leaf and then turn into that as it gets bigger. But yeah, so I got a Japanese Aralia. This was one that I've been wanting, and I keep stalling to get it. Actually, why am I taking it out? Can you see that? It's called a China doll. Isn't it beautiful? This won't grow very tall. I think it grows to like 3 feet. It says Radermachera sinica. Feathery, glossy leaves on this compact plant. Easy in recommended conditions. Bright diffused light keeps soil moist, moderate home temperature. That's all it says. It's a China doll. Now, if I remember correctly, it only grows to about 3 feet, but it has tons of these little leaves. And no, there are 3 leaves there. It's not like the other one. It's different. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. I can't wait till it's 3 feet tall. And then this I never even thought about. This is a money plant. Don't they look like loonies or toonies? In green. Yeah, it says a Chinese money plant. Pelea peperomoides. Unique and decorative baby plants that form can be separated and shared. Medium light, moderate moist soil. Average home temperature. And yeah. Now, because I have more plants, the fungus gnats are getting worse. So I'm going to be putting up some stickies. But anyways, that's that one. And then this one is an azalea. I had one before. Did not realize its conditions. See, it was half price. The houseplants were all half price. Or a lot of them. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I didn't really pay attention. Azalea is not one that I normally would think of as a houseplant. But in our climate, it definitely works. I also want to get a gardenia still. Gardenias are white flowers, but similar, but tinier. So I was thinking having the two together would be really, really pretty. Now these pots I got from Goodwill. This blue one they had, I think that's really pretty. And then this black one they had, $3. You buy them in the store, they're like $10. Oh, and then because I was looking for platforms, I found this one, which I thought was so pretty. It has a little chip on it. It's supposed to be for Easter, a cake platform. And then here, the holes, it had dangles. It had like a chick, an Easter egg, a chick, an Easter egg, all the way around. And there was one missing, so I took them off. I'll put them on my tree. And you can see very fine cracks in it, but that's fine. I'm just need it for dishwasher safe, microwave safe. Why would you put this in the microwave? Huh. I don't even think you wouldn't have much room if you put this in the microwave. But anyways, yeah, too bad I can't flip this over. But that's okay. So I decided to put this on top. Look, as you can see, I didn't properly clean the labels off. And some labels I haven't even removed yet. Because I just got these yesterday. So there we go. All right, and then I always wondered what it was like to have a lemon tree. I've seen people in home decorating magazines that have lemon trees in their window. And I do have like the end of south and west facing window. Like it comes around that side and then it goes over and the sun sets on that side. In the winter it sets over there. But then now it's moving the sun and it's actually getting close to that side. So it gets full west, tiny bit of south. Oh, that's a leaf, okay. I thought it was a bug. So it gets a lot of sun. So I figure I should be able to grow it. But that's a lemon tree, a lemon bush. Cross your fingers. I've always wondered about those. And then this one is the butterfly plant, but this one has pink coloring on it. It doesn't have a tag. And then I got this pot, which actually if you rub this, it does come off. It's to make it look antique. They kind of put some, I don't know, some mud or something on it. And then here, just to make it look old. I got this from Blue Grass. Now Blue Grass, the pots I got from there were full price. They were expensive because it is a nursery, right? But I just thought the pink will highlight the pink in the flower, in the plant. And then, yeah, I got 3 that are like for kitchen. Oh, my begonia flower. This one is a coffee plant. I don't know if I can take it out. Yep. There we go, bluegrass. Coffee Arabica. $6. That wasn't bad. In a 4-inch pot. That's a coffee plant. So, I'm curious, can I grow it big enough in this window that I'll actually get coffee beans from it? I know you have to roast the beans and then grind them. Dry them, roast them, or roasting them dries them. I'm not sure. But wouldn't that be cool to actually produce your own coffee? I doubt I will. It's a house plant, but coffee. Oh, and this is a pot I had. And then this Love My Garden I used to have on that table. I put it here because there was no plant that would work on that step. Okay, so now we're going to slide back. Oh, this hardwood floor is hurting my butt. All right. So then this I had before. This was from my sister-in-law. And then my aloe, my prayer plant. Ooh, there is more. Ooh. All right, so this one you can see, you know, the flowers on this prayer plant is so unique. Like the hanging spider plants produce white flowers, but it's plain white. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but can you see? It's white with a bit of like purple, like burgundy. Can you see that? Yeah, they have, it's not plain white. Yeah, it's purple. It's a bit of purplish. I just think it's gorgeous. Oops, I think I should put it this way. There we go. Give some more room for the aloe. Oh, and I was looking at my aloe the other day. Oh my God, the leaves are so, like they're, what, 2 inches wide? And they're thick. So I think they're just about ready to harvest. All right, next. Okay, we did up to there, so this is next. I've never actually even contemplating this plant, but I saw it in the store and I don't know, it just makes me think whimsical. Oh, and then this pot I also got. It's another one that they painted with, I don't know, mud or something. I really like it. So this one says Fragrance Maidenhair Fern. Let's see what it says on the back. Adiantum fragrans. The incredibly soft fronds of these ferns create a light, airy feel in any space. For a unique way to showcase their beauty, try growing them in terrariums or with orchids. Partial shade, bright location, avoid direct sun, water thoroughly, discard excess water, do not allow soil to dry out. Fertilize bi-monthly, which means twice a month. Burnaby Lake Greenhouses. Burnaby is in BC. Ah, wow. It's not going to go back in. This is just cardboard, which is good. It's decomposable. Isn't that pretty? I figure I could put it in a hanging plant, and when the I guess fronds get bigger, they'll kind of hang over, and it would be nice in a hanging pot. Anyways, so, and I have that pot for it. And then that birdhouse I've always had. Okay, so now we'll go up here. And we will start with the other one. Now this one, I've always struggled with it. Leaves are curling. I just got it. They say it's prone to spider mites. But with spider mites, it doesn't have spider mites. I think it was just dried out. This one was reduced. It's a 4-inch mini rose. Hold on. And again, it's Burnaby Lake Nursery from BC. So it came from BC. I want to take this. They put the mini rose label on top of the instructions. Okay. So that can stay there. All right. So the instructions say 4-inch miniature rose. Placed in a bright location, a south-facing window is ideal. So lots of sun. Enjoys temperatures 50 to 60, so on the cool side. Keep soil evenly moist at all times. Feed monthly with a light application of rose fertilizer. See, the leaves are curled. Now, it did have 3 beautiful blooms on it. And I read online that when you take off the blooms, yeah, it looks like it was just not, it was dry. Must have been when we bought it, it was due for a watering. And then when we got it home, I never do anything with it for 24 hours to let it settle. And then I watered it. So maybe it just needs a little time to jump back into action. I don't see, these are prone to spider mites, so you look for webs. They also say you take a piece of paper and you kind of shake the leaves, and it'll, if there's any spider mites, it'll fall to the ground. And then you're supposed to squish it. If it actually squishes, that means it is a bug. If it doesn't squish, then it's not a bug. So whenever you see some white, yeah, there's no bugs. So I think it was just too dry. Now when you cut off the flower, once it blooms, you go down the stem till you find the first 5 petal branch, like 5 leaves. This one, it's right here, the 5 leaves. So I cut it right there. This one, same, and this one. There's 3 of them I cut. So once the flower has bloomed and it's done, you go down, you look for 5 leaves, the lowest one, and you cut it there. That's what it says. So that's what I did. Oh, there's some moss on here. Maybe that's why it was on the dry side, because it was starting to grow moss. They wanted to kill the moss. Anyways, mini rose, and it is a yellow with pink edging on it. Nope, no bugs. So when you bring home any plants, always keep an eye out for bugs. Okay, now this is another intriguing one. The plant pot was $5. And it's huge. Like, look at my hands. It's huge. It was $5 at Goodwill. So that's not bad. This in the stores would probably be like $25, $20. Now the plant, it is a tea plant. Camellia sinensis, Camellia sinensis. It's a tea plant. So I guess you can actually dry these leaves. And I Googled it, and it says it's green tea. So once the plant is big enough, you can harvest the leaves, dry it out, and make yourself a cup of tea. Isn't that cool? So I have to learn more about it. So the 3 intriguing ones was the lemon tree, the coffee Arabica, and the tea. Now it's not tea tree like the essential oils, the tea tree oil. The tea tree oil is Melaleuca. This plant is a camellia. So this one is to drink. I did check that out because I was curious. All right, let's back up a little bit more. We're past halfway. Okay. Now we're over here. You like my bunny? Isn't it cute? No chips, no nothing. Perfect condition. Isn't he cute for Easter? And I was thinking, you know what? He's a garden bunny. He could stay year round. I have no problem with that. He might be an Easter bunny, but look at all the plants on his butt. He could be just my garden bunny. And then I got, as you know, I used to have the 2 African violets, a pink and a purple and a white, I think I had. Well, I got another white one. The other ones did not survive. As you know, I'm not very good at watering my plants. I do not water them regularly. So it dried out. And I had potted up in a bigger pot. Scott's sister has a huge African violet, and she says she barely ever waters it. But hers have no signs of drying out. So, I don't know. Something, I love African violets. So I got another one and we'll try again. No bugs. This was a plant pot I got from Blue Grass. Did I get this from Blue Grass? Or did I get it from Goodwill? No, it says Blue Grass. Isn't that cool? I always wanted one with the legs on it. They have the one with the the kind of like a plus sign, and then you put your plant pot on it. Those are nice, but I just thought this was different. And I really like it. So I got that for my African violet because I need height, right? There's so many different. If I had them all lying on the floor, they'd be boring. Like this, you got different heights. And so this adds another height. There. And then I got a begonia. And this pot I also got from Goodwill for $3. And the begonia, yeah, it just says begonia. As you know, I have a couple of tubers that is a year old. I have planted them in soil. So, and I put a plastic bag over it, so they are hopefully going to come back. Those are not yellow. I think I bought pink or red. I think I bought pink. So those are probably pink. So that'll go nice with the yellow. But just in case those don't work out, I've got this one. And then I think everything else is the same. My ficus, my Dracaena, I think this one's a corn plant. It's all green, wide leaves. My palm, this one doesn't grow higher than 3 feet. I figured this with the China doll, when they're both full grown at 3 feet, they're going to look nice together side by side. My snake plant, my ZZ plant. ZZ plants can take any kind of lighting. There's my ZZ back there. They don't like direct sun and they don't like complete dark. But any spectrum in the middle, they're happy. Actually, I did have it in the window for a while and it was growing fine. And that's west facing. I had it in that corner and it was growing like crazy, shooting up new shoots. Now that corner is brighter than this corner. This corner is the darker corner. But it still gets the bright light coming into the room. So we'll see how it does. It should be fine. It'll just grow a little slower. That thing's huge. It's like 3.5 feet, 4 feet. Anyway, so then, and then of course I have my IKEA thing with, again, my candle in it. One my daughter gave me, my oldest. And so that's sitting here. And that's all my new plants. I think I covered them all. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. What I do plan on doing is, as you know, hold on. Ooh, I gotta slide back over. Ooh, ooh. There we go. All right. As you know, I did print out these sheets. I know it's probably backwards because I flipped the camera around. But these are sheets where I write down the plant, the type of plant, the variety, and then all the pertinent information, and then any tidbits. This one says good companions and bad. I'm going to change that. Like I'm going to put a sticky over it. Fertilize and insects. So that I'm going to have one page for each of my plants. And then what I'd like to do is start a series of houseplants where I pick one houseplant on a video and just talk about that one houseplant. Like for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. How much can you say about a houseplant? Other than the care, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'd like to do that. So if I have 20 houseplants, there would be 20 videos in the series. And it would be each one of my houseplants I would do a video on. So let me know what you think about that. I think it would be fun. And maybe when we get to the aloe one this summer, I do plan on doing that cream. So that's to come. And yeah. There is a couple of things that are going to be changing around here. Nothing major. I have 2 pothos. I want to get rid of one. I only need one. That one on that side is going all the way there. Then it's round the pole and it's just past halfway to the floor. Like that one is so long and so healthy. Like it actually has yellow on the leaves. Whereas this one, it's struggling to get the yellow on the leaves. Oh, up there it does a bit. So I'm thinking I don't need 2 pothos. What I'd like to do is this maidenhair fern. I'd like to put that up on one of those. But I have to check out the light requirements. And then I still want my Swedish ivy. I still want the Monstera Borriggiana. It's a Monstera. And it's similar to the Delicioso. But I remember on the last video I had mentioned with the Delicioso, the branches are like right on top each other. Whereas with the Borriggiana, they're like 2 inches apart. 2 inches apart. Which by doing that, it becomes a vine. That's the one I want. And I want the vine to go all the way up. So those are 2 plants I'm still looking for. So the Swedish ivy will either go there or there. I'm not sure. Or there. Not sure. But there is a few changes. But my plants for this year is done. This is what I have. Give them time to grow. And I will still keep an eye out for those 2 other ones. Gloxina is another one I would love to have. But that's not this year's project. I have the azalea and the African violet and the begonia. And those I have to learn how to take care of before I'm going to do again. So there won't be any new plants other than those 2 if I find them this year. So I'll just care for these, work in my garden, like start my garden stuff. And yeah, we have to check those seeds too if they started sprouting. And this weekend I got to do the next set of seeds. Now, because we were gallivanting for 3 days, there are other things I bought too, but they're not like this related. The house is a mess. That's why I'm focusing on this area. I don't want you to see the rest. It's a mess. Because of 3 days gallivanting, I'd come home, I'd put things in the room that it belonged, but I wouldn't actually put it away. And then I would chill and relax and do the dinner thing and, you know, relax for the evening. And then we'd go gallivanting again. So whenever I go gallivanting, when I come home, I put everything in the room they belong, but I don't put them properly away because a lot of times I need to do something to put it where I want it. So I just stick it in the room I want, and I sit down, we plan dinner, we do the dinner, we relax, go to bed. Next day, gallivant again. 3 days we were gallivanting. So today's Tuesday. It's my clean the house day. So I just wanted to share this with you. And I'm going to go and clean the house now, which we all hate doing, but it needs to get done. So I'm going to go clean. And tomorrow I will probably get myself focused for the next video. It's either going to be the journaling again. I can't think of what else there would be. don't know. We'll see. Probably Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. I'll post the next video. All right, everybody. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, do what makes you happy and everything else will fall into place. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you enjoy the content of my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or you want to give me some tidbits, I have no problem with that. Comment down below and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon.